hard time dealing with rock. Like, it actually goes through her missiles. It, like, steam isn't going to stop it. She doesn't have aerials that are able to be, like, long-lasting right in front of her that she wants to just, like, throw out in neutral as, like, approaching forward. Because, like, she has down air that she can hit it with, and I think, like, forward air can do the trick, but nair is way too short-lasting to be able to do it.
Right.
Yeah, and...
I just wanted to see the loser side of bracket.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think right now about like how we're going to see certain matchups. But no, this is one where I'm very excited to see how this plays out because if I remember correctly, this is 8 and 9 seeds, correct? These two players?
No, 8 and 9 I believe was Soul Rifle versus SBS.
Okay.
This is really close. This would have to be
7 and 10.
7 and 10. Yeah.
Okay. So not quite as close as it could be, but very, very close when it comes to these kind of matchups. I wanted to see where Dinos and SBS are going now too, because that's something I'm keeping in the back of my mind.
You gotta watch your Clarence.
I do.
Yeah, Seggo was what 5th place, 4th place at Riptide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We
because it was Penguin Audi, right? Was Audi 3rd?
Audi was 5th. Seggo beat Audi.
That's right. That's right. Yo, Bagels and Dinos. Game 5 slobber knocker.
Okay, and we're about to start though. We're going to ban.
No, we're just banning. Then he's choosing.
Wait, you ban after he is going random. He is actually going random because I saw he had scratched out some characters from the random select.
Bruh.
What is Seggo up to? Seggo going Maple to start out with. What?
Yeah, he's trying to get his random into Masters, bro.
Random as Genesis champ, you know? Well, this was not a matchup I was expecting to see here.
Nope.
I actually don't really have much memory of Seggo's Maple in particular, but I do know that like Maple has, you know, it's small character against heavy in terms of like combo game and stuff, and especially like off stage the ability to harass the pillar, being able to down air Crag while like standing on pillar off stage. Yeah, that gives you a lot of timing mix-ups there. But the question is also just, first getting to that point, this is going to be an up strong. Yeah, that's it.
All day.
I cannot believe that Seggo is seriously going random at the championship. Gonna chase down.
No
Expecting, I think. Yeah. Answer's back. Okay, very solid stock.
This is genuinely surprising to you, Vic. I don't know what to say here, man.
Gets the first delay wrap into a double dunk, and like that, Seggo's taking the lead.
What? just what? Yep, okay. Because, I mean, we talk about the stage position, right? Like, we talk about, like, not, like, being at Genesis and, you know, preparing for these matchups, but, like, what do you do when someone who is, like, in the final bracket with you decides, I'm going to go random? And does that mess with your confidence at all?
I think the fact that it's Seggo and you know that he's confident with so many characters, what an answer, though, to just turn around. Here's a forward smash. Run right into this, please.
Looks like my Crag.
Your Crag's not on stage, though.
That's true.
Never been on a stage. Never will see a stage in its life. That was a little bit mean.
Probably not. Probably not.
Oh! Seggo explaining something to Cheesy. Gonna be going with the Rano. Seggo's Rano has actually put in work over the past couple of years, right? It actually beat Zaro at, I think, RCS Water was the event. And we saw him bring it out against, in Riptide as well. I mean, Rano's a character that can be played in a really straightforward way of just like, I'm going to focus on hit-falling these really fast aerials and prioritize that. And then there's the whole spectrum of recovery mix-ups you get as your knowledge of the character increases.
So far, Cheesy looking very comfortable in this matchup.
Nice catch.
Nice, Bear 2.
I mean, Cheesy was ready, though, to tech immediately into Nair. And that's kind of the answer you need to have. If you dive Crag on the pillar, it's what are you going to do about invincible hits of Nair that come out that fast?
All right, and despite the really crazy start from Cheesy on Seggo, Seggo actually taking stock 1.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty damn comfortable.
And Seggo just focusing on these aerial interceptions, too. Up strong, yep.
Easy every time.
Yep.
There's that Rube Goldberg effect, too.
It's I think that's the ZB. The Rube Goldberg is when the pillar breaks and the rock falls on your head.
I didn't know they had names for them.
Well, I don't know if they actually called it the Rube Goldberg. I just started calling it for years, and then I heard other people start calling it afterwards. I don't know if I named it that.
Could be, could be. Speaking of hit falls, that was like 6 or 7 uppers in a row.
Good interception. Means that Seggo doesn't get air dodge back. Gonna fall into the bubble, and that's gonna give CheesyPotato the space to take that stock.
This is so big right now.
Yeah, that time getting the aerials out just fast enough to cover the tech.
For sure, for sure. Now it's 0-0 again. I mean, wasn't able to close out game 1, but maybe game 2 will be different for Seggo, but not if Cheesy keeps up this corner pressure.
And there is also just the factor of, I'm remembering that forward strong last game, right, where Cheesy can just pull out a big play suddenly and close out the rest of the stock that way. So Seggo keeping at a solid 39% while getting 100% on CheesyPotato is a fantastic start.
These hit falls are gross, Nick.
It really is the sound of 1 foot clapping.
I hate you so much. Nice nair. We're going low.
Oh, that's dead.
Yep.
Yeah, down strong for sure. Seggo ready to...
Is he taking input from the crowd?
No way. That's coaching, right?
I'm telling you, listen, you're not wrong. Kind of sus.
Unless this is the way that Seggo just plays, like side to the screen.
What is Steven?
Calling up Steven about something about the random rolls.
Please. Oh.
I wonder if he's like locked into Rano. Well, no, because he didn't pick Rano, right? He picked Rano. He didn't get Rano on random.
Yeah. Cover for me here, because I'm actually going to go bug Steven and figure out what he's... Oh, we're going back out. I want to see what this is.
Oh, are they messing with the controls? Because I do know that some players have been messing with the adapter specific software, so they get like the exact controls that they like for like snapback and stuff.
Oh.
And I don't know if maybe that's what's happening right now.
That's a good question. Because I remember both Cake and Penguin earlier were like testing out the setup in the previous days.
Yeah.
And said, this is a good setup. Nobody mess with these settings.
Yeah. I think ZB does the same thing too. Because I remember ZB did that before his set with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it doesn't look like that was quite it. It was something, though, that they had to restart Rivals over. So 1-1 apiece.
Yep.
And CheesyPotato just checking controls to be sure. I wonder if they're going to... Yeah, leaving it as tourney best of 3 is probably what they could just simply do. They're doing Workshop, because this is something that definitely Seggo knows. When you do Workshop, that means that all stages are unlocked for the first game, right?
Oh. They just went back to best of 5, though.
Oh, did they? Huh.
Maybe they reset after game 2? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Nah, there's...
I'm going to go. I'll go cover.
You're gonna run on? Okay. Guys, solo casting here. Having ourselves... Okay, turning off Workshop because they're just going to start this way. And I assume they're just going to get the set count fixed up. Yep. That's exactly what they're doing. They can erase for this first one, too, because all that matters is that they're 1-1. So it doesn't matter what order they win in. But in the meantime, we got to see Crystal Oasis for all of about 4 seconds. I'm a fan. Here comes Broser right back. It's funny that we still see the 3 bans, even though they're just evening up their set score.
All right, nothing serious. We're just resetting.
Yeah, I guess we are just resetting. Okay.
So we are sticking with the Rano, though. That's going to be pretty interesting.
And the thing that's also scary about fighting Seggo, right, is like if you do take a game against the Rano, there is also just the possibility of another character counterpick, right? A Shovel Knight, an Eliana, maybe even the Crag Mirror if he wants to try doing that.
Maybe the Maple again, who knows? Ooh, the coverage after that upstrong, very nice.
Another little taunt, too. Cheesy feeling confident for sure. Just a wall of nairs, and Seggo just doesn't want to deal with it. That was so scary. No double jump, and that's a tough part for Rano, right? Is the air drift for the frog is just so horrible that once he starts getting juggled, if the character has more disjoint on their upper hitboxes, it can be pretty hard for him to find his way down.
This offstage play here, this might actually end up costing Seggo.
Oh, I was not expecting that trade, and then Seggo with the peace of mind to get that to kill, too. I saw him do something similar in Workshop.
Unbelievable presence there. Almost got that fair there. That's so big and a huge punish.
Getting that full charge. The little taps of the hold to pause. Yeah, gonna get at least one hit for that tongue whip. Cheesy focusing on holding back and waiting for Seggo to land.
Nice positioning from Cheesy right now.
And I have to wonder if this is kind of the drawback of more dabbling in playing Rano than being a specialist, is specifically getting over the ledge, right?
Well, don't worry. Cheesy's going to help him out.
Gonna help him on the other side. Just send you around the planet, and then you can get over that ledge instead.
Right.
A real friend.
They just honestly just dig straight through, and then you're back out. But kind of move over a little bit as you go.
Right. That way you don't end up in Albuquerque.
Exactly. I mean, it's those left turns, bro. It's those left turns.
They kill you. And here we have the Eliana.
Yep.
Coming out, what we were originally talking about and expecting, Seggo is bringing out. Going to Rock Wall as well. This is such a scary stage in terms of the Blast Zone side.
100% agree.
Yeah. I mean, what options do you have sometimes to DI? And this is it, going to get rid of all the steam, and that's going to mean double Nair after a bullet.
That's so gross.
So the thing I picture when I see Eliana play now is the danger zone is an hourglass around her. If she gets you to be hit in that spot, she can take your stock.
Right.
And that means that up tilt and up air when you're going over her when she's edge guarding. Otherwise, she can edge guard by setting up a mine on your head as you're going up the wall. And we saw once again that pillar instantly destroyed. The pressure does not stop from this snake.
Man, this is such a good start right now for Seggo, too. Like, this, if kept up, looks like a very, very comfortable Game 5 situation. But great answer there from Cheesy. Only 68%, not a absolute death knell by any stretch of the imagination, especially with how good this tech sequence is going. I
mean, so much of it does come down to the neutral. Like, Crack has the tools to keep Ellie out. And the question is just making sure that she never has a chance. It's like watching a grappler matchup in a fighting game, right? Like, the grappler can always conceivably win if they close the gap, but, if you can keep them out.
The gap, yeah.
Seggo finding his way in and evening up the stocks 1-1, and we're not even a minute and 30 into this game. And we might just see it end.
Right, here's the sequence. Oh, no, it doesn't get the follow-up there. Hard DI in there from Cheesy.
And it's also the overheat, right? Really limits what Seggo can do in that situation.
It's stuck, though.
Yep. And no overheat means that mine can be set off, and we're getting a full charge on that missile, looking to line up that strong.
So scary right now. Oh, it just does it. Wow.
Seggo is shrugging there. He's like, all right, I guess I get that.
I can't believe that worked. I mean, was that DI down off that first hit? Like, how did Cheesy end up right above him?
To me, it looked like it was like a full DI in off of the landing forward air.
Yeah.
And I think Seggo just hard read and just did like an up strong or something. I don't even know if it was that hard of a read.
Crazy.
He just saw the straight pop off. He's like, okay, up strong.
All right, where? Fortress? Yeah, okay, I'm down.
So when it comes to counterpicking Eliana, what I've heard it can really help you is making sure you take her to a stage where she has as little room to mix up her recovery as possible. Because it's not just like, she doesn't get her resources back until she's back on stage and not overheated. Because when she's overheated, she still is missing so many of her projectiles and she still can't fly. But there we go again, the
15 seconds.
tilt. 15 seconds, yep. Got to be so careful in that airspace.
All right, how far can Cheesy take this? Seggo back in control though.
What?
No, that was an 81.
That was almost nothing. Seggo's punish game is insane.
That was so gross.
And here we have a fresh mine. Okay, that parry is so important. Gets her to the mine. But second forward air, not going to do it. But we see Cheesy was so hungry to try to put herself back in that game that she went off stage so deep and had it turned around on her. Seggo winning with a 3-stock in what, 40 seconds?
46.
46 seconds.
46 seconds, Nick.
I think that's a new Genesis record.
A 3-stock in 46 seconds?
No, the earlier one was, I think, 40 seconds. It was like Matty Ice, I think, at Genesis 7. But we're very, very close with that one.
And that was just a beatdown in that last game, too. I mean, we saw the first combo off the side. We saw the second combo off the top, killing Crag at 81 after the hit. After the hit, yeah. 81. Why did he go random?
Maybe it was because Seggo knew he always had Eliana.
Yeah, but like, why though?
I mean, I agree with you. I'm never a fan of somebody pulling any punches on any game in a set.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it might have also just partly been like Seggo wondering, how good is my everything right now, right? How good is my everything today?
Do you think Genesis is the stage for that?
Well, because it's on a given day-to-day basis, right? As a player, checking to see, like, am I playing so hot that I can play any character right now? Okay, maybe not. Am I playing hot enough for Rano? That's pretty close. How's my Eliana? Oh, okay, Eliana.
My Eliana's okay.
Yeah. We are flying ahead.
This is crazy, man. This has been such a fun block so far. And, I mean, we're still looking at another 30 minutes. We've got probably 3 or 4 more sets to go before we make it into the second half of Top 48. Is that where they're going later tonight?
I think there's like 3 chunks of Top 48.
Really?
I think. I'm not sure.
They're cooking through this bracket then.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see.
We'll see what happens. I know the next set is going to be Zaro then.
Yes.
Doing our bracket math, which means it's Zaro versus Seroas, who we get to see.
Who pulled the upset off of Bagel.
Yep. It was Seroas' Apsa against Edelus. Seroas being known for having a very withdrawn Apsa, right? Being willing to take to the skies, throw out a bunch of clouds, really allowing the opponent